To summarize, the provisions of the Bill of Rights were originally intended to limit the power of the national government only. Again, the First Amendment begins with the phrase, "Congress shall make no law." It says nothing about state legislatures. Historically, state constitutions were seen as being the limit on the authority of the state governments, and many contained bills of rights, presumably protecting the same rights and liberties associated with the U.S. Constitution, except against the authority of the states. However, state governments routinely disregarded their own constitutional provisions. Beginning in the early part of the 20th century, the United States Supreme Court began on a case-by-case basis to identify specific provisions of the Bill of Rights as fundamental liberties, and held that they were therefore protected against state and local authority by virtue of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. That clause reads, "Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law." The United States Supreme Court has selectively incorporated some of the provisions of the Bill of Rights into the 14th Amendment's concept of liberty. For example, all of the First Amendment freedoms, the right of free worship, the right of free speech, the right to peaceably assemble, and the rest, but has refrained from incorporating other specific provisions of the Bill of Rights, most notably the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Presumably, these are subject to state regulation, however. Thus, it is referred to as the doctrine of selective incorporation rather than the doctrine of total incorporation.